Alrighty. Oh, whoops. There we go. Alrighty, let's continue on with Bravely Second. Whee! We are off to check out what the Skyhold is up to. I already prepared the setup for this, which is everyone has knights, you have spirit magic, and spellcraft for a certain strategy. Everyone has dual shields and everything. Creature, hi, sweetheart. Right, let's fight off the Skyhold once again.
I had hoped never to return to this place.
The Holy Pillar! But how?
This doesn't make any sense.
I am safe here, I assure you all. The
Floating
Templars through
ship.
Jan and through Nikolai are keeping close watch over me.
We should get to the throne room. Whoever's behind this, we'll find him there. Agreed.
Oh,
Then let's go. We have to stop the Skyhold from entering the Holy Pillar at all costs.
Right, let's go.
you think this floating ship is impressive? Like the Skyhold? Check out our ship. It's a hot spring. Alright. Let's get in here and let's immediately go to the throne room. Because there is nothing else. There might be something down there actually. Alright, as for the setup that I'm using right now, it is very specific for the next boss coming up. There are other strategies for it, I just don't want to put in effort. There is. Oh. Alright, let me go to the other side real quick. Then go inside. Because I want to check if the blue chest is up here. There is no blue chest here. Good. So, yeah, I am. Brief History of the Empire 3. It's so comfy. I am comfy. Interesting. Oh my god, the lives of asterisk holders. Alright. For a third time we are here to end things. Woo! Also 70 hours. God, I'm grinding way too much in this game.
I'm sorry, Magnolia, for not keeping my promise.
Your promise?
The one about defeating the ball together.
Oh!
I finally made peace with my brother, and I couldn't have done it without you. It was my turn to help you next, but then the Holy Pillar showed up and...
I'm just happy you remembered.
Of course I remembered. How could I forget? Remember when you said you wanted to help us? That it was the only thing you wanted? Well, it was the same for me. All I wanted was to help you. But I haven't done a thing. You've been the one helping me this whole time.
She is. Unfortunately, she's a French person from the moon.
I just want to do something. Anything. For you.
Thank you. You know, I can't tell you how happy I am that you were the first person I met here on Luxemdark.
Same for me. I'm happy to have met you too. We'll deal with the Holy Pillar.
Oui, and settle the score with the ball.
But when it's all over, are you going back to the moon? Someone's trying to reach you.
Magnolia, this is Appleberry. Magnolia, do you read me? Just had a horrifying nightmare that the moon vanished from the sky. And me with it. Is everything in order down there? I'm worried about you, Magnolia. Promise me you'll return immediately when your mission is complete. Over and out.
Aww. Oh, it's the matriarch. Oh no.
What? The matriarch? From Florum?
What happened here?
Forgive me, my children. When we came to, we were... I swear, we didn't mean to.
Don't worry about it. You'll find out.
I'm so sorry. So very, 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 very sorry.
You're already here? Not bad. You beat my estimate by 14 minutes.
You monster! You brainwashed these two and used them to bend the crystals to your bidding!
You're half right and half wrong. This girl made the crystals go crazy. I wasn't sure she had it in her, but she really pulled through for us. Way to go, Sylvie! But brainwash? You make it sound so gauche. Humans are so simple. Listen to their troubles, and next thing you know, they're like putty in your hand. But I don't need to tell you this. You've experienced it firsthand. And now, excuse me, I'm just gonna use the Skyhold to bend the light of the pillar and send that meddling moon to the far side of space and time. Come on, Light! Come to Brochi!
Denied!
My brooch!
Thank you, Denny.
Denny! Nice work! Now there's no way she can destroy the moon.
How dare you! How dare you do that to me!
Well, if it isn't the self-styled Kaiser, weren't you supposed to be dead? I helped you, you know. Gave my all for your stupid dream. And this is the thanks I get? By the by, how is the future? You know, 200 years from now?
Future? I knew something wasn't right.
Not that I really cared where you went, of course. I just didn't want you messing with the past. What if you screwed up my timeline? So I took precautions. I flipped the compass backside front and upside down.
You fiend. You made a mockery of all our hopes and dreams.
Oh, sorry, can you hold that thought? Anna speaking. Hello? Is that you, Master? Yes? Yes? No way. I can use it? Are you sure you don't mind?
Master? Just who are you talking to?
Oh, that's for me to know. And you to be dead.
That's not how the saying
Diamante,
goes.
mightiest of the ball, do your master's bidding!
Mightiest of the ball?
Ah, that don't sound too right.
The Skyhold! It's coming apart!
Now I know. Now I know where the ball's been hiding. To think it had taken this form. That the Skyhold itself was the ball. The very same ball that destroyed my home.
Magnolia, hang in there!
I'm sorry. I know I have to be strong. But when I think of the battle we fought, all the death and destruction, every bone in my body trembles in fear. Je croyais être assez forte. I thought I was ready, but...
You'll be fine, Magnolia. You're not alone. We're right here with you.
That's right. This time it's our turn to stand by you.
The four of us together can take any foe. Right, Magnolia?
Right. With friends like you, I've nothing to fear. Today, I avenge my people and my home. This is my coup de gravy.
Oh. Added to the gravy counter.
My friends stand beside me. This time I will not fail. Idia's strength gives me courage. 'Tis his kindness eases my pain. And Yu's bright-eyed optimism lights my way and shows me the path ahead. With them at my side, I can defeat the worst of foes. That means you, Ball Diamante! Behold the true strength of a Ball Buster!
That is a ball. Ball Diamante. Alright, so mirror, what does that mean? Well, let's find out. will reflect exactly as many attacks as it has in mirror stacks. It only has 60k HP, however, and no defense. It will keep regenerating mirrors, though. Let's throw a bomb fragment. I need to wait until Yu has his turn again. Damn. What's this do? Yes, let's throw some X potions here. What? Ball Buster? The game is very self-aware, that's all I'm gonna say. Ah, you cannot use abilities right now. Does this work? Nope. Oh, it's gone now. Alright, now it's time to bring in the hurt. It is actually smarter to do it like this. Alright, it's dead.
We did it! My people are avenged!
Look, it's falling apart! Wait, something's not right.
And it heals back.
It's resurrecting itself! No matter how many times it takes, I will defeat you!
Ow! There is an easy way to take care of this fight, I just don't want to do it. Actually, there's a super easy... Oh my god, I completely forgot that I can do this. I didn't have to get Spellcraft in. Oh my god. I completely forgot that this bitch has Shield Strike. Well, I have Dart at least. Healed again, but that's the end of this fight. And we get the Crystal Nail.
Just give it up already, guys! Knock him down as much as you like. Diamante will keep going and going and going and going and... Hear me, Diamante! Remember what you did to the moon? Good. Now try it again, with Luxendark! Let the cleansing fires cover the world, and burn for 3 days and 3 nights! When they stop, not a single soul, man, woman, or child shall remain! The extinction will be complete!
I never thought it would come to this.
Denny?
And yet, it is a fitting conclusion. Yes, it is time I atone for my sins. You, give me the compass.
Denny, what are you thinking?
I shall go someplace far, far away, and take this fiend with me. To a future so distant it will never come. To the edge of time itself.
But Denny, if you do that...
My time has come and gone, you. You and your friends, you are the future. Live you. Live and lead Luxendark to a proud future. I trust you. My sacrifice will not be in vain. Now stand back and watch. This is my coup de gravy. Do you hear me, fiend? You, who would destroy the home of those I love. I deny you once and for all!
Denny! No!
Chapter 6, Bravely Second. Believe it or not, we are basically at the end of the game now.
Morning. Time to wake up. The sun is out. Come now. That's it. You must be exhausted. Rest a while longer if you like.
Where am I? This is... Magnolia. Idia. Sir, everyone's here. And you're all okay?
We're alive, at least.
All I remember is the light. A tremendous light and noise. Wait, where's Denny?
A transmission from the moon? This is Magnolia. Appleberry, do you read me?
Magnolia, I've been trying to reach you for ages. What in the world happened down there? The ball we were tracking in Luxembourg. Its signature has disappeared.
We did it. We defeated Diamante. Finally, our people are avenged.
You did it! You truly did it, Magnolia! You are the pride of Fort Loon, the savior of our people. As soon as your ship is repaired, return to us at once. At long last, we will rebuild our home.
Yes, of course.
Is something the matter, Magnolia?
Ce n'est rien. It's nothing. I'll return as soon as I can, sir. Just allow me a little more time to... rest.
Of course. You've more than earned it. Rest well. We will be waiting for you.
Magnolia.
Mes amis, I want to thank you all so much. For everything.
We're the ones who should be thanking you. Agnes, you and I, even Luxembourg itself wouldn't be here today if not for you.
You're really going back? We'll miss you. But you can come back and visit, right?
Of course. I think...
Ah, so you're all finally awake.
Master Carl, it really is you.
Why, if it isn't Tiz. What a pleasant surprise. How many years has it been? Have you been keeping yourself well? You look so different from what I remember.
Don't forget me!
Ah, and sweet little Idia. When did you grow into such a fine young woman?
So, I take it you all know one another.
It's a long story, but this is where we all first met. Me and Agnes and Idia and...
Master Carl runs the best inn in Kaldisla. We always counted on him when we...
When you...
Oh, that reminds me. The king is waiting for you at the castle. I promised I'd send you there as soon as you awoke.
The king... of course. We'll go at once.
Wow, sir. You even know the king. You never fail to impress.
Something's wrong here. I
guess
wonder
so.
what.
Well, come on. We can't keep royalty waiting.
No, we can actually, you. Well, first of all, what I'm gonna do next is swap over to the... No. This setup. And we're back in Kaldisla. This is where Bravely Default started and where Bravely Second ends.
So, this is the capital of the peaceful kingdom of Kaldisla.
Such a lovely city.
Yeah. Is everything all right, sir?
It's just strange. This is the capital of the country where I was born and raised. It's where I first met Agnes and everyone. So why had I forgotten all about it until just now?
What?
You too, Tiz?
Two? Idiot, you mean...
Yeah. It was like I'd forgotten everything. Ominous lighting that house on fire. Everything with Carl. And Owen! Oh, I only just remembered Owen now.
Now that you mention it, I've read about Kaldisla in countless books, but it's like there was a hole in my memory.
What could this mean?
So, you all fell victim as well.
It's Ring a Bell with the
Alternates.
ribbon.
What are
Oh
you
well,
doing here?
alternates with the ribbon. Oops, I spoiled things. Ah!
What am I doing? I'm the one who carried you out of the Skyhold and to safety.
That was you? I guess I should thank you for saving my life. Again.
I would go to the very ends of the earth for you if you needed me, Idia.
Right.
Still, it never occurred to me that others might have been affected as I was. How could all of us have forgotten an entire nation for so long? As though our memories had been sealed away. That bloody witch, Yoko, will pay.
Yoko?
When last we met, this is what she said to me. Go to Kaldisla, the land of endings. At the time, the name Kaldisla was entirely foreign to my ears. I imagine she must be somewhere even now, watching us with dark glee. You should hurry to the Grand Marshal's side. He and Pope Agnes will aid you. I will go find my own answers.
Alternus, are you sure you should go alone?
You needn't worry about me. I will return to you.
Be careful.
Alrighty. So first of all, if you haven't found Chompshire, this is where you would get all of the tier 6 magic. However, we did find it earlier, which is why we were able to do meteor spam earlier. In the item shop, we have the usual stuff. Let me just back up these again. In the weapon shop, however, the Rune Blade, which gives extra magic attack, Cross Axe, which is decent, the Run Cone, which is eh, Wonder Rod, which is neat, I guess, Hammer Mace, which is kind of bad because it's a physical rod, nobody uses that. The Sage Staff gives, when equipped, gives you a raise. A physical staff, this is actually good. This entire bullshit. The Elfen Bow. Mutsulukami. Hammer Knuckles, Flamberge. A gun. Neat looking shield. Better armor. Gimme. Finally an upgrade. Alright, and now I'm going to spend money on Falcon Knives. Because the Falcon Knife increases agility by 5? Was it 5? Oop. Yep. Well, speed, which is agility. Plus 10, actually. She is fast. Destroyer of all. Hello, King.
Whoa!
If it isn't young Tiz, hero of Kaldisla.
It's been too long, Your Highness.
That it has. 2 whole years since you collapsed and were whisked off to Eternia. We worried about you, lad. It is good to see you back among us. This calls for a celebration. The savior of our kingdom, no, of our world, has returned to us. 3 cheers for Tiz! Huzzah! Huzzah! Huzzah!
Long live the king! Long live our savior!
You're too kind. I wasn't expecting such a royal welcome.
Amazing, sir. The soldiers love you, and even the king depends on you.
Today is truly a joyous day. We must prepare a great feast. Bring the finest meats and cheeses and...
Oh! Tiz! Idia!
Egil! I hardly even recognized you.
Junior Captain Egil, do you have something to report?
You bet I do! I mean, forgive me, Your Highness. I come bearing urgent news!
Let us hear it, my boy.
There have been sightings of a great beast at Lantano Villa to the north, sire.
What's that you say?
A great beast?
We wanna... I mean, the youth brigade would be honored to investigate for our king. We request permission to set out at once.
Wait, Your Highness.
You object to this, Tiz?
We'll go investigate the rumors. Listen, Egil. The captain of the guard doesn't go looking for foes to conquer. It's not his job to rack up heroic deeds. His job is to keep his men in order, that they can protect the king and the people.
But...
Yes, our Captain Owen, may his soul rest in peace, was just as you say. He fought against his own urges to seek battle and glory, that he might better protect the castle and his countrymen. Junior Captain Egil, leave this task to Tiz. Surely the hero of Norende can handle it. Let us focus our energies on defending this fair city, for it is a duty that captains and kings both share.
Your Highness.
We're right off to another adventure.
Egil! Why, look how you've grown.
Tiz, would you care to introduce us?
Of course, this is Egil. He's like, a little brother to me.
A little... brother.
We met him in Eisenberg, in the mines. There were a lot of things. Long story short, we ended up bringing him to live here in Kaldisla.
And now you're junior captain of the guards. He must have worked hard the past 2 years.
That's quite the accomplishment. I'm Yu, Jenny Olja.
Yu's a captain of sorts too. He leads the Crystal Guard's own 3 Cavaliers.
The leader of the 3 Cavaliers? That's amazing! You must be like the best of the best! So, why are you hanging out with someone like Tiz here?
As smart-mouthed as ever, I see. Yu's a good friend of ours. I guess you could say he's like a slightly older, younger brother.
Aww.
Tiz, is anyone not like a brother to you?
Junior Captain, the city garrison needs to be put through its paces.
Yes, sir! I'm on my way!
Good luck to you, Junior Captain.
Thanks. You guys take care too, okay?
Well, I guess that cinches it.
Let's go look into that monster.
Lantano Villa lies up to the north. I'll mark our map.
We have to get to the bottom of this.
Hold on, I need to take a screenshot of that.
What's that?
It's the
Hopefully
Rub-a-Dub!
relaxing on my bed.
Finally!
So we
Splish splash, it's time for
Cute.
a bath.
I like that your cat is named Dumpling. It's so cute. Well, it's not your... You know what I mean.
Miss Sakura, you're all right.
I was out collecting the laundry when that pillar of light suddenly appeared. I don't remember precisely what happened, but the Rub-a-Dub started spinning and spinning like bathwater going down a drain. The next thing I knew, we were plunked down right in the middle of the ocean. It took more than a week to fix all the damage done to the baths and the boiler. This is the first time we've seen land since the whole disaster began.
Ah, la vache. Talk about survival skills.
Pets
You've
you.
been through quite the ordeal. We'll take over from here, so you just take it easy.
Take it easy? This is no time to take anything easy. On our way here, we came across the biggest school of fish I've ever seen.
Did you say fish?
Our tanks are fit to burst with delights of the sea. I've already begun preparing the sashimi boats and writing up the menus. Tonight we'll be serving the bathhouse's super deluxe seafood banquet.
I knew we saved the world for a reason.
Just mix and serve. Oh god, you. Oh look, we have a side quest over there in Gathalario. Over there is the Great Chasm. We can't enter there right now. Oh, wait. There is something I want to do. Let's see if it's finally time. Nope. Alright. I need to go to the weapon shop. Goodbye, money. Her normal clothes, but in black, which is hot. This really cool one from Sagitta. Yes! And not that. This one. Oh wait, side quest. Right, let's talk to Brave. Oh wait, Jan and Nikolai are here.
So you have come, my daughter.
Brave Lee, Grand Marshal of the Eternian Forces, and holder of the Templar Asterisk. The ruling hand of the Duchy, and, closer to home, Idia's stern but loving father. After a long and bloody war, peace between the Duchy and the Crystal Orthodoxy is finally within reach. What wisdom do you suppose he wishes to impart to you now?
No. You come to me as Idia Lee, Knights Captain of the Eternian Ducal Guard.
Father, what are you doing here?
Answer me this. Are you prepared to succeed me? Are you ready to rule a nation?
Father?
In olden times, it was said that a true ruler must possess one of two qualities. The strength to cut down any foe who would stand before him without doubt or hesitation. Or the resolve to defend the multitudes who would cling to him for protection without letting any come to harm. And yet, in many ways, these two powers, these two innate abilities, are opposites of one another.
So you're asking me if I had to choose one?
Just so. Now, I ask you once more, are you truly prepared to take my place, to rule a nation?
Do I have the will to rule? Yes, I do, Father.
Well said. Now, I would know what you believe. Which of these two qualities would you value most, were you to rule? Would you choose the power to cut down your foes? If so, go to Everlast Tower and retrieve the Grand Marshal's sword. Or, would you value the power to protect your subjects? Then visit the Central Command Dungeon and retrieve the Grand Marshal's shield.
The Grand Marshal's sword from Everlast Tower, or the Grand Marshal's shield from the dungeons of Central Command.
When you appear before me as a true ruler, and only then, I shall share with you all that is mine to share.
Yes, Father. Understood, Grand Marshal, sir. Idia Lee, Knights Captain of the Ducal Guard, will not let you down.
Well spoken, my daughter. Now go, and be strong. I shall await you in the Cave of Vestments. Seek me out when you have found your answer.
Cat. Alright. So we have a new side quest to do. I'm gonna do the story first, though, because then we get another side quest. The cat talks. Oh, the cat talks because we have the Catmancer job. Where is it? There it is. Ever since we got that, we've been able to talk to cats. Speaking of, and we're gonna use the pig to teleport around towns because we have new stuff. The ultimate owie. Ooh. Oh god. Okay, nothing for clothes here. Oh, actually. I need money. No, not your bones. Oh, right, I can finally turn the XP on again. Why is it dark? Agnes, where the fuck are you? Alright, give me all of the money. No more chomper points, that's fine, I can just get more. I should have left some to upgrade. Oh well. Can I? Yes I can. I'm close enough to El Campus that I can just fly over there without autopilot. I'm not gonna get the bunny suits right now. I will get it once I have more money. Why did you go in from the right? Fine. Alright, let me show off for those. Look. Scholar's gown. Hehe, nerd. And Eastern War God. Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah, let's go to Hawkshirt. Alright, we already got stuff here. Where could the Florum? Fireball. No. I have considered Meteor though. Does that count? Wait, no, let's get that uniform. No, we had that. Oops, I didn't do that. Meteor Swarm. That I can rain down meteors. That counts, right? I'm missing some outfits and I don't remember where you get those. So I'm gonna ignore those for now. Little dragon, I will. I forgot how silly that looked. Lantana Villa. You will have competition in the wife category though, because we're about to face a legendary enemy. Well, not competition to be my wife, but you know. Hee hee hee. Life ring! I shouldn't have bought another one. Ring. I forgot what that did. Oh no, this increases HP, this increases MP. Right. I'm equipping charm resistance for a reason. Hey, we got a gun. Got a gun. I'm slightly under-leveled for this, but it'll be fine. It'll be more than fine. Hello, adventurer. The Aegis Shield. I forgot what that does. I think it casts Cura. Makes me... Never mind, it makes you immune to dread. That's also pretty damn good. Let's save. Only gets worse from here. Right? Right? It does.
Is that?
C'est évident. It's a ball. This can't be. It's exuding a level of power on par with No! Even exceeding Diamante's! Yet there's been no word from Fort Lune. Did it penetrate the moon's defenses? No, Appleberry would never let that happen.
This is no time for panic, Magnolia. There's a ball in front of us, and we have to defeat it. That's all that matters right now.
Right. Let's focus on the battle before us. We can't let any sacrifice be in vain. Not now. Not ever.
Is everyone ready?
Let's do it. We're coming for you. Ball the First. Turtle Dove!
It is the Mega Ultra Waifu Chicken. Right, I forgot. Actually, I don't need to use Ikikase here. That does no damage! Uh-oh. I should have had precision on, I knew it. Ah, that's my fault. That's my fault. Uh-oh. Weak to wind. Yeah, if I had precision on it, this would be so much more damage. Or Hawkeye, I think it's actually called. Oh well. Sure. Alright, it also has a shit ton of defense. I should have also thought about that. What? Normally I kill it so fast that I don't even see that. Can you crit? Wait. Oh, I understand. That's cool. Anyways, it's dead. Now I know to put the other thing in. Oh well.
That was ridiculous. It was stronger than any ball I've ever seen.
What's happening in Kaldisla? First our memories, now this ball?
I don't know. But we have learned one thing. Luxendark still isn't free from the threat of the balls.
Au contraire, the threat is greater than ever. This ball made it past the moon's defenses almost entirely unscathed. This is Magnolia. We confirmed the presence of a new ball. We dispatched it at once, but...
Impossible! We haven't let any balls through!
I suspected as much. Somehow it eluded the moon's scanners entirely.
Preposterous! No ball has ever slipped through Fort Loon's defense system undetected.
Until now. This demands an investigation. This may not be an isolated incident. As a citizen of the moon, I have a duty to protect Luxendark. That's right. Ballbuster Magnolia Arts will not take this threat sitting down.
Understood. We are counting on you, Magnolia.
I'm sorry, everyone. It looks like I'll be needing your help just a little bit longer.
Don't be sorry. We'll help you for as long as you need.
Yeah, there's no way we're letting these balls have their way with Luxendark. Not after all we've done.
Merci, mes amis.
Are you okay, Tiz? I mean, Sir Tiz, how fare thee?
Something about how Tiz says ball is just funny to me.
Oh, Egil! The dread beast that beset the villa has been slain.
Seriously? Man, Tiz, you really are a hero.
My friends, can you hear me?
Your Holiness.
Huh? Is that Ines' voice? Where is she?
Right in here. Say hello, Egil.
What? How'd she get stuck in there? Ines, I never knew a person could be shrunk so small. What are you doing here, Tiz? You gotta get her out of there.
Oh, Egil, have you been well?
Yeah. Wait, you're not in trouble?
Not any longer.
Agnes, what's going on?
I heard about your troubles in Kaldisla, or I should say, I remembered.
So you'd forgotten Kaldisla too.
I cannot explain these recent events, but they could have grave implications for our future. I am traveling to Kaldisla as we speak. Let us meet with the king together.
Certainly, Your Holiness. We'll meet you at the castle.
Whoa! Where'd she go? So it's some kind of communication device? Whoa, that's so high-tech!
Don't need precision, I need Hawkeye. Eagle Eye. Whatever. Actually, yeah, I'll stick with this for a while longer. I will have to swap out my set a little bit. Fox. Yep.
That was great!
More like totally delicious. You've become a real master chef, Magnolia.
Vraiment? You're so kind.
Didn't you learn a new recipe from Sakura just the other day?
She did. It started with Alfred's recipe, remember? Then you got Martha at the dorms to share her secrets. You're practically a culinary expert now.
Anyway, I'd better clean up.
I'll help.
Merci. But it's quite all right. I believe the cook should also clean up.
Oh, I'm so stuffed I can hardly move. I'm just gonna conk out right here.
You shouldn't sleep right after eating, you know.
Yeah, well, what happened to eat, sleep, and be merry, huh?
That's, eat, drink, and be merry.
For tomorrow we die.
What? Who's dying?
No one, we hope. Which is why we don't want you sleeping on a full stomach.
Anyway, we'll be back on the Rub-a-Dub soon. I can't wait to have a good long soak.
I love the bath oil Sakura adds. The aromas are so refreshing.
She has so many different kinds, too. Rose, orange blossom, pomegranate, wild fig and ginger, and even champagne.
Yes, sir. I could stay in the baths all day and night, looking up as the sun gives way to the stars.
Yep, soaking in a warm bath from dawn to dusk. Wouldn't that be the life?
Heh! Did you say warm water? Are you completely nuts? A bath has to be so hot you can barely stand it. Then when it feels like you can't breathe anymore, you jump out and douse yourself with cold water. That's a real bath.
So all that splashing and shrieking coming from the ladies' bath was you.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think Idia's on the mark. I mean, sitting in a warm bath for hours is nice, but it does get a bit boring.
Exactly. What's the point if you just end up dozing off?
But don't you get tired leaping in and out of water that's either too hot or too cold?
Oh, no. It's not tiring. It's refreshing. Especially when you cap it off with...
an ice cold latte.
Exactly. Knocking back an iced latte so cold you can barely taste it.
Or you could just have a coffee.
Sir, coffee and cafe latte are completely different.
I think I can finally understand you.
And you, my dear Idia.
Oh, I love their dynamic. It's so good. Don't get me wrong, Bravely Default 1 and Bravely Default... Actually, Bravely Default 2 has a better dynamic. No, it's equal. It's about equal, in my opinion. But both are just so good. I love this game. Let's rest at the end. Guess we can't go into the castle at night. do you have? Wait. You do have! Alright. This is my actual favorite outfit for Edea. It just looks cool. I like it a lot. Hi, Anyas.
Your Holiness, you're already here.
Kaldisla disappeared from our memories, only to appear again all of a sudden. Something is amiss here.
Indeed. And the king has just shared with me an equally disturbing tale.
Do tell.
For those of us on the outside, it was as though Kaldisla suddenly returned to our memories. But for the people of this land, it was the existence of the rest of the world which came back to them only now.
A most curious state of affairs indeed. I ask of you, Vestal of Wind, beg pardon, your Holiness, I would hear your counsel. Whatever should I and my kingdom do?
Your Highness, I thank you for welcoming me back to Kaldisla with such warmth. As for your question...
I'm glad your arm's feeling better.
My arm? Yes, it's fine.
That's a load off. Seeing you run about all the time, sometimes I get worried.
I'm simply doing my duty. I do not find it a burden.
So come on, spill it! Did you find out anything about Yoko?
Yoko? What are you...
But what do you think, Edea?
Huh? I think, sorry, what are we talking about?
Honestly, idiot, this is a serious meeting between world leaders.
We were discussing how the balls might be appearing.
Never mind how they appear. We don't even know where they come from.
That's true. And even if we did know, something is clearly different this time.
There are just too many things we don't understand about these balls.
I'm sorry. I should know more.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Magnolia. It's not your fault.
Our heroes, surely you must be exhausted after such a harrowing battle. Pray, stay the night and rest yourselves.
Quelle deception. And I call myself a ball buster. What do I truly know about the balls? I never even thought to ask.
Please, don't blame yourself, Magnolia. I'm no better. I knew nothing about the true Crystal Guard. Nothing about my own brother.
You. Thank you.
Oh, there must be someone out there who can give us a clue, right?
Do not judge a carrot by its leaves, nor a man by his words alone. True value is rarely apparent on the surface, you'll find.
Hi, Altair.
It's a ghost!
My young friends, it would seem you have questions about the balls, and I may very well have answers. It is, well, comme ci, comme ça. Would you start with the good news, or the bad?
Oh, this never ends well. All right, give us the good news first.
The good news is that, yes, I have finally uncovered the truth behind the balls.
Ah, la vache! You have? And what is it?
I'm afraid that brings us to the bad news. I believe, no, I am convinced, that the balls are the unresolved feelings of my dearest Vega given life.
C'est horrible! How can this be? Vega was your beloved, no? The one you left behind in the Celestial Realm?
The same. And the balls that threaten to destroy Luxendark. As much as I am loath to admit it, They were born of our shared memories.
Your memories created the balls? How is that even possible?
It is only a theory, but I believe that Vega even now harbors feelings of deep yearning and remorse. And that someone, something, has seized upon these emotions, giving them physical form as weapons of mass destruction.
What a monster! Manipulating someone's feelings for such a terrible purpose.
You can say that again. So, this means that the balls come from the Celestial Realm?
That would be the only reasonable assumption.
That settles it. Altair, let's go to the Celestial Realm and save Vega from this nightmare.
Oh, a most kind offer, you. And yet I fear it is not so simple. I too long to see my Vega again, so I searched and searched for a way to reach the Celestial Realm, to no avail.
So basically every single ball has their own unique background, and that kind of shows what emotions they stem from. The turtle dove, I'm pretty sure, is from the wedding between Altair and Vega.
We'll just have to keep trying then. Never say never until you're dead.
A sentiment I shared, my dear you, which is why I kept trying, kept searching, until my death.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean...
A joke, my dear boy, a joke!
So you're just going to give up? You've carried on all these years in the hopes of seeing Vega again. Now you're just going to accept how things are?
Oh, of course I do not accept it. How could I accept my beloved being used as an instrument of destruction? I want to help her with all my heart, I do, and yet... My friends, might I beseech your aid?
Whoa, why so formal? Of course you can. Magnolia here is a ballbuster after all.
Even if I weren't, I would help. Anyone who'd use another's love for the purpose of evil deserves to get theirs.
Right. You've been our friend from the start, Altair. We've been through so much together. We're not giving up on you now.
Your friend? Oh, thank you, my dear children. As a matter of fact, I unearthed a new clue since coming to this place. A fairy named Anna.
Right. It was as if Diamante was under her control.
And she mentioned something about her master, didn't she?
I think we've seen enough to know that she's involved up to her eyeballs.
Then our course of action is clear. Search out Anna, my young friends. With all my heart. Bonne chance.
Anna is all the way over there, where it all started in Bravely Default.
So there was a path between Luxendark and the Celestial Realm right here. What a delightful surprise. I've been having so much fun taking out the moon that I never even thought to look for one. But this changes everything. Why, from a place like this, I can summon balls and balls galore. Those Moonies can't do a thing for Luxendark if my balls come through here. They'll be pumped and primed for battle. And not only that, oh no, it might even be possible for my lord to descend upon Luxendark from here. The only fly in the ointment is you, Jenny Olja, and his stupid friends. They've interfered with me every step of the way. Why, they've even recovered memories from alternate dimensions. That's basically cheating, you know. How are they doing it? Is it that hourglass they have? No, that alone wouldn't explain it. Ugh, what is their little secret?
Where are you going? Well, we know where we need to go. We can go to the end of the game now. All we have to do is go into the Great Ravine. However, we have side quests to do. And I'm going to do one side quest before the other. I'm going to do Braves last. Yeah. Oh, oops. That's the wrong spot. Going to the Vampire Castle. And I'm going to change up my setup. You know, I can't keep you in Kaiser. That's all you need, and where is it? There it is. Right, I need that on everyone. No, I don't. No, I don't. Right, alright. Let's get it. Level 64 to 68. I am barely the right level for this, and we don't have any connection to Anius right now?
The keystones are all in place. And Yes, the door's unlocked.
What does that mean?
My guess is someone must be inside.
Let's have a look around. Be sure to wrap up warm, Magnolia. It's freezing inside.
Oh, it's Alternus's helmet.
Ooh. I don't know how this castle manages to be colder on the inside than the out.
You've been here before, Idia?
Yeah, with Agnes and Tiz. Look, what's that? This helm. Alternus!
Stay strong, Idia. I'm sure he's all right. Let's go look for him.
But which Alternus is this? Is it the one with the... It's the one with the band. The one that knew about Yoko. Fun fact, we cannot change the encounter rate here. There is something hindering us from using Tiz's power. Which means we do have random encounters here. Fun fact, I am going to avoid doing those by doing this. Which reminds me though, I should put in precognition. I hope you're ready for a lore dump, because we have a lot of lore coming up.
Look, this painting.
Yoko?
Remember what Alternus said? He was going after Yoko. Why, if it isn't our loyal Minister of the Right?
What? Yoko?
Yoko! If you laid a hand on Alternus, I'll...
Idia, don't do anything rash.
Fox
Wise
Lady!
advice. We think you would do well to listen. Your knight in not-so-shining armor is fine. At least he seemed healthy, running away as fast as his legs could carry him. But enough talk about him. We are much more interested in you. Perhaps you are aware that Vampire Castle is known by another name. The Hall of Truth, where the curious can learn all there is to know. Yet some truths are not so easily faced. What of you? Would you cast off your blissful ignorance and face the truth? Then make for the floors above, but be forewarned. Before you can learn the truth, you must prove yourself worthy of it. Tiz, do not think you can avoid the dangers that you would encounter in this place. Within these walls, the powers of Luxendark's gods will not avail you. This is our realm. We make the rules, and you have no choice but to play by them. It is only fair, yes? A truth learned through anything other than your own efforts is no truth at all.
Fun fact, she is the last asterisk holder normally. Normally you're supposed to do Brave before you fight Turtledove. I'm going to do it differently.
We shall await you above. Fare thee well.
The truth? What is she talking about?
Tiz, we don't have to do anything she says. But what about Alternus?
At last it's working.
Alternus! Thank heavens you're safe.
Yes, it was a close call, but I made it.
You should have known it was too much to handle by yourself. Do you have any idea how worried we were?
Ah, well,
Oh, you blockhead!
Well, at least we know Alternus is safe. What should we do now?
Well, I don't trust that girl at all. This could very well be a trap.
That is a possibility, yes. But what if she's telling the truth?
We'll find out, you. X potion. Alright. So, in the Vampire Castle are the best accessories in the game. And also some other good pieces of equipment. The Lamia's Tiara is immunity to charm and decent amount of magic attack. Normal running has a chance of failure, the teleport stone does not. That's why I'm using the teleport stone. 5k, that's like nothing that I can get that from a normal encounter.
We were wondering how long you meant to keep us waiting. But no matter, we shall keep our promise. This is the first truth. The tale of the ambitious man. How long did we lay in slumber, that first time that we slept? We awakened and opened our eyes to the sight of a man standing before us. This man, this ambitious man, had come to explore the shrine in which we slept. 20 years ago, another man, another ambitious man, came for us. He brought with him a young girl, and within her body encased our very soul. With this, his true goal would be realized. The man had come to plunder the shrine, to claim the treasures that had been offered to us over the ages. His expedition a success, the man assembled his fleet and set sail for Gathlatio, blissfully ignorant of the truth that within the girl's chest slept the seed of a deadly plague. Fever struck her only days into the journey. With haste, the fleet made for the nearest port. The man wanted to continue, but the girl's grandfather, the owner of the fleet, forbade it. Fearing that the girl carried a deadly disease, he appealed to the church, demanding that the girl be quarantined. The ambitious man wished to take the girl and his treasures home. He petitioned to the church for permission to set sail. The leaders of the church, unable to reach a consensus, sent for an exorcist. This exorcist, a man by the name of Geist, would free the girl of whatever evil possessed her. Those who sought to keep the girl in town thought they could use the ritual as a pretense to delay the fleet's departure. The other camp believed that once the ritual was performed, she would be cured, and there would be no more reason to hold her. And so it came to pass that a compassionate man, a covetous man, a merciful man, an ambitious man, and a wise man reached their decision. A terrible decision, the most sinful in history. The ritual was performed, and the ships were allowed to leave port. The merry fleet sailed on for Gathlatio, sowing the seeds of the plague across the realm. The name of that man, the ambitious man, who roused us from slumber, was none other than Greed Geniolja. Yes, your father.
What? You're saying that my father caused the Great Plague?
We promised you the truth, did we not? But why take our word for it? It is all here, writ in your father's own hand. If you have the courage to face the next truth, we shall await you above.
Wait, Yoko!
We learn more about House Genealogia. By the way, I had 99 teleport stones before I went in. Let's see how many I have to use to get through this dungeon. Bruh.
It took you long enough. Did you read your father's log? No matter. It is time you learned the second truth. This is the tale of the sinful ruling. The wise men opposed to moving the young girl hoped that the ritual performed by the exorcist Geist would delay her departure. This would prevent the plague from spreading. But the ambitious man and covetous man were impatient and tried to foil their plan. Still, they could not stop Geist from reporting the girl's condition to the church's Office of Public Health. Upon receiving the report, the Office of Public Health ordered the girl quarantined and barred from further travel. Regrettably, it did not end there. The covetous man within the church appealed to the merciful man. The church should use their vaunted medicine to treat the girl, said he. And the ambitious man appealed to the loving man. The poor girl deserves the finest treatment the church can offer, said he. And so it came to pass. The merciful man and the compassionate man changed their minds. They ordered that the fleet be allowed to sail. And so the ships, with their treasure and the ailing child in tow, unfurled their sails and set a course for distant Gathalatio. The fleet berthed at many towns along the way, unwittingly sowing the seeds of death at every port of call. Only when they landed on their third continent did dire tidings reach the ears of the sailors. The first port they had docked at was in the grip of a terrible plague. Faced with a crisis and with morale low, Greed, your father made a decision. He gave every sailor in the fleet a flagon of rum filled with poison. The men died, one after the next. Their ships, their treasure, the poor girl and her dear grandfather, all were swallowed by the waves. Perhaps the church had ordered that Eternia alone be spared. Who can say for sure? What we do know is that Greed, and Greed alone, made a triumphant return to Gathalatio. Though he had lost nearly his entire fleet, he had salvaged treasure enough to fill the church's coffers. He became a man of great standing in the church's hierarchy, and the very next year was blessed with his firstborn son.
Danny, my brother.
Yes. It was not long after this that the dark hand of the plague came to Eternia. But here, why not read for yourself your father's words? You have faced 2 truths. Have you the courage to face another? I await you in the halls above.
The names. Reed Genealogia, Hugh Genealogia, Danny Genealogia. The man who was greedy, you, and somebody who denies it. Oh.
You do take your time. You have read your father's words, I trust?
No, I haven't.
Very well. I shall share with you the 3rd truth. This is the story, the true untold story, of the Great Plague. The first deaths were in the eastern reaches of Eternia, in a sleepy border village. The mourners grieved for their loved ones, their wails echoing through the mountains. Eventually, the cries faded away, and a stillness settled over the land. From the depths of time it had found us. The world we feared most had become reality. As death lay heavy on the land, a young priest named Brave petitioned his elders. He sought to use the power of the crystals to treat the sick, but his petition was denied. Instead, the church sealed off the high roads. It cut off the border villages, leaving countless people to suffer and die. Angered at the church for forsaking the village of his birth, Brave resigned from the priesthood. He did not, however, abandon his duty. First, he saw to it that his friend Norzen of the Office of Medicine was given full authority to investigate the origins of the plague. He planted Confederates in key positions, building a network that would allow him to monitor the inner workings of the church. In time, the plague released its grip on the world, though not because a cure had been found. It simply had no more victims to claim. Until, that is, the coming of the second pandemic. A second wave of terror swept over the world. A new strain of the plague emerged, threatening to complete the extinction begun by the first. Thus began a long battle which pitted Norzen and his researchers against the deadliest disease the realm had ever known. Their work was relentless. Many researchers and their families sacrificed their lives to the cause. Unwilling to put his men at risk, Norzen took to testing new treatments on his own body, losing one of his 5 senses in the process. Then, just before she herself succumbed, one researcher discovered a feline immunity that promised to neutralize the disease. She was able to transfer the antibodies to her daughter, a young girl named Minette. So it was that a vaccine was formulated that would bring the second pandemic to an end. The whole story is faithfully recorded here, in Greed's log. As the people came to learn of the terrible crimes committed by the church, its authority began to crumble. In desperate hope of regaining the faith of the people, the church issued a proclamation. It would attempt the grand ritual. It was this, more than anything, that spurred Brave the Templar to action. These events too are recorded in your father's log. Have you the courage to press on in search of the truth? Then you know where to find us.
Did I misremember it with the accessories? Was that Brave Default 1? No. I think it was. Oh well.
Must you always keep us waiting so? But no matter. The fourth truth awaits you. We shall tell you of the trials of the White Lion. The Templar Braves uprising took control of the capital of Eternia and the Temple of Earth, seat of the Church's power. The Church, having lost its ability to govern, eyes now turn to its military might, the disbanding of the Crystal Guard. Curiously enough, this order came from within, Greed Genealja, of one of the high houses of the Three Cavaliers. His motives were self-serving. Greed sought to protect his family and closest allies at the expense of all others. Houses Genealja and Camlin of the Disbander faction launched an attack on those who sought to keep the Crystal Guard intact. These opponents were led by two powerful houses that remained loyal to the order that Greed had begun to destroy. The two houses had in their service a swordsman, Jerome Balestra, whose skills were famed throughout the land. Balestra fought back bravely against the warriors of houses Genealja and Camlin. Almost single-handedly, he fended off waves of opponents, but in the end, he was just one man. Balestra's brave efforts were in vain. Gates were breached, castles and manors put to the torch. With his dying breaths, Balestra entrusted his boy Jan to the care of his loyal squire, a man by the name of Angard. At the same time, a young man named Nikolai, who had been tasked with leading one wing of the attack, gazed upon the hellish scene. Though he had only been following orders, he was haunted by guilt for what he had done. Though the once proud Crystal Guard was now but a name, Nikolai continued to serve, and serve proudly. He petitioned the church leaders for its revival, recruiting Jan and other comrades to his cause. Was it all to atone for that day? But that is a story for another time. Now, we return to the tale of the White Lion. The Genealja and Camlin clans defeated their foes one by one, growing their power through bribes paid for with plundered gold. But disbanding the Crystal Guard had unforeseen and tragic consequences in the neighboring regions of Eternia. unemployed soldiers turned to banditry, pillaging the villages that had survived the plague. Concerned that public order was breaking down, Houses Genealja and Camlin formed their own private armies to put down the bandits. Their armies grew mightier and mightier. Among those promoted through the ranks were men who claimed to have destroyed the home of the witch that had caused the Great Plague. How many villages were razed to the ground to restore the illusion of peace? One tragedy giving rise to the next, a never-ending spiral of death and destruction, and at the root of it, one man's ambition. Jan, Nikolai, Bella, so much pain, so much suffering. So much sacrificed for the glory and might of House Genealja.
This can't be true.
It is
Stay
the
strong,
truth.
You had nothing to do with any of this. But in the end, wealth and power could not buy immortality. The ambitious man, the foolish man, died of a common illness. So ends the story of Greed Genealja. Oh, how he entertained us so. But you do not look so well. Mayhap the truth has taken its toll? Then I would advise you go no further. Farewell, my Minister of the Right. It has been so very delightful.
We're almost done. Damn it. Wait, what did I just get? I didn't pay attention, oops. Nothing of importance, apparently. There we go. The Blood Blade. It has drain. It's not very good. The Sword of the Brave.
Wait, I remember this blade.
The Sword of the Brave. I expected you sooner, but you have come, despite our warning. You need not explain yourself. When the truth sings, who can resist its siren call? Let me tell you my story. I am a presence once known as a yokai. What does the word mean? Nothing to me. I am I, nothing more, nothing less. I belong to and am beholden to no man. I have but one desire,
to change this world we live in. Only those who have achieved true growth can lift the world to a higher plane, the next layer. So has the tapestry of history been woven, and so it shall continue to be. True growth means accepting all within you, seeing through the lies you tell yourself, and becoming that which you were meant to be. In that sense, one could also say, the more that is sealed away within your heart, the greater and stronger you might still grow. But few have the courage to brave the dark depths within their heart and achieve their true potential. Many have tried, and most have met with fates worse than death. Oh, but there is one heart I've yet to peek within, isn't there? Let us see what you are hiding from us, Idia.
Idia. Foxwoman, yeah!
My name is Idia Lee, daughter of the Grand Marshal of Eternia. For so long I was proud of myself, of my position, of my family. But 2.5 years ago, I turned my back on it all.
And why did you do this?
I just couldn't accept what the Duchy was doing.
Is that the whole reason? Or was it because you wanted to assert yourself, to claim your own identity?
No,
Were you seeking someone's approval? Tell me.
My father. I wanted his recognition.
Very good, Idia. Now let us go deeper. Loneliness. That is what you feel deep in your heart.
That's not true!
Of course it is. You do your best to hide it, of course. You smile and play your role. But Oddness has Tiz. Magnolia has you. Musser has Brave. Eleanor has Commander Goodman. Amy and Panettone. Holly and Barris. You see their joy, and you feel loneliness, sadness, fear.
Stop it!
For you had someone too, but he left you far, far behind. You will never see him again. The one you cared for more than anyone else in this world. And what hurts most of all is that he chose to leave you. You told yourself you were strong, that you would be fine on your own. Alone forever, with no one to stand by you. Not now, not when you grow old, not when you die. This is your truth, is it not, Idia?
I miss him. Ring a bell.
Idia!
Ring a bell?
In the flesh. I'm sorry, it isn't like me to keep a lady waiting. You, alone? Nonsense. I've always been at your side, Idia. In Geyser Grotto, in Florum, even in Kaldisla. I never forgot you, not for a fleeting moment. Don't believe me? Here, have a look at my journal.
It's always about you, isn't it? I hate you!
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to tease. Now, shall we return together?
Ring a bell? It's you!
You were Ring-a-Bell? That Ring-a-Bell?
The one and only. But the merry reunion can wait. I believe we have a fox to catch.
Ring a bell! Ring a Bell is such a good character. You will hate him for most of Bravely Default. But he gets so much better.
You mean Yoko?
Precisely. Locked in battle with the Plains Wardens, my comrades.
Plains Watsons?
What are you even talking about?
I suppose now is as good a time as any to explain. I am forbidden from divulging classified information, but I will tell you what I can. We Plains Wardens are, as our name implies, the wardens of many and myriad planes of existence. That didn't quite clear things up? Allow me to elaborate. The tale would be best heard from Yoko herself, but this is one truth that fox won't be so generous about sharing. She spoke of a wish to change the world, yes? To make it a better place? She lies. She exists only to create chaos, and to revel in it. She uses our guilt, our sins, real and perceived, to achieve her nefarious ends. Do not listen to her deceitful words. Growing as a human being is about more than dredging up old fears and traumas. After our encounter in Geyser Grotto, I contacted my superiors. Apparently, Yoko has been designated by our department as an S-rank malevolent spirit of concern. It would seem she's been lurking on this planet for 4.6 billion years, give or take.
God damn.
Are you sure that information isn't classified?
The point is, I intend to defeat her and close the book on her villainy. But I'll be needing your help to chase her down, my friends.
Of course. You can count on us.
But just look at you. A Plains Warden. Whatever that is, I guess you're moving up in the world.
And you'd expect any less from me? Now, let's go catch this fox by the tail. No matter what the cost, I must defeat her. Yes, I must, so that none need lose another of their loved ones again.
Nope. One more chest before we have the fight with Yoko. Safety ring. Oh, yip yip. Fox, 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 fox.
Ah, that was simply scrumptious. My road has been a lonely one. It is comforting indeed to dine in the company of friends once more.
Here's your coffee, Sir Ringabel.
Thank you, my boy. Harina Mountain Blend. Ooh, these are fine beans indeed.
Well, I think I'll clean up. Care to help, Magnolia?
Oh, of course.
You keep rubbing your arm. Has your wound healed?
Oh, more or less.
You've been watching over us. For all this time. You could have said something, you know. You could have told me it was you. Would it have killed you to come out and say, "Hey, Idia, I'm back"? Well, say it. Say it already!
Well, what are you waiting for?
You too, old friend?
Just say it, Ringabel.
Yes. I should have said it much earlier. To all of you. I'm back, my friends.
There. Was that so hard?
Good to have you back, Ringabel.
I should say something to Agnes, too.
She'd like that. I know she would.
You yourself. what are you doing there?
Her Holiness is in the bath. She asked me to take her calls. But then suddenly I had these bad stomach cramps and I had to run to the restroom. Yes, it was a close call. Ah, what am I saying? It's not important. What are you doing with Idia? Well, wait. That voice. From my dream. After the Kaiser attacked, I was gravely wounded, delirious. I could scarcely move. Fear not, I shall protect them, the Grand Marshal and Idia both. That voice was...
That's quite enough, friend. I'm not interested in your, or any man's, dreams. Moving on to matters of greater import. Did you say Agnes was in the bath?
Yes, what of it?
Oh, well, this is a matter of the utmost urgency. I repeat, must speak to Her Holiness at once. And don't switch the camera off. To her side, quickly, man.
Camera? I don't understand.
No, wait!
Shall I put a muzzle on you, Ring-a-Bell?
Aha, forgive me. It was an innocent slip of the tongue.
Tell us, Ring-a-Bell. After all that happened, did you find the world you were looking for?
Why, yes. Yes, I did.
Wait a minute. The chasm disappeared, right? So how'd you get here?
Now that's a long story.
I'd be interested in hearing it.
And hear it you shall, my fair lady. You see, I wanted nothing more than to protect my dear Idia here, and so...
Then why didn't you show your face? Why did you hide from me, you heartless pig?
Oh, let go! Idia, mercy!
Huh? You? What's the matter? The croissants! The ones I set aside for breakfast, they're gone! Idia!
What? I didn't touch them?
And with that, let's get going.
Ring a bell. My croissants. Anyway, it's time to beat up Yoko. Let's save. And let's see this. 25 encounters.
Late as ever.
Foul demon, prepare yourself.
Prepare myself? For what, little man? When last I saw you, you were down below, cowering in terror.
Cowering? Hardly. Anyhow, I've returned, and I've brought my friends.
Ring-a-Bell, your wounds are still fresh. Leave Yoko to us.
That's right. You've done enough for us. It's time we returned the favor. Right! Ring-a-Bell, you provide backup, okay?
Monsieur Plainswarden, stand back and watch a ball buster in action.
But this was supposed to be my time to shine. All right. Go get her, and know that you have the best backup any dimension has to offer. Now, is everyone ready?
Yes.
I am alone. I belong to no one, and to nothing. I have no need of names, but you may call me Yoko, the Yokai. You wish to hear the truth? Then prove yourselves worthy of it. Claim it with your own strength, and the truth shall be yours.
Blazing Wolf and Magnifying Glass. this is all I'm going to do in this fight, pretty much. Did I put these hands on? I did. $200k HP. A shit ton of attack thanks to me boosting her. But this
I vow to protect you, no matter what.
Actually goes in our favor because we're kind of going to counter everything. And this is why I have Elemental Barrier. Could definitely be more damage. But it's good enough.
I believe it's my turn.
Genioja, scion of the ambitious man. You struggle to free yourself from the weight of your family and its blood-soaked past. You, Genioja, son of the villain who unleashed the Great Plague. Spawn of evil, how many lives has your great house ruined? Your family, friends, benefactors. How many fates have they twisted? Yet still you fight on, certain of your cause. Fight on, spawn of evil. Fight and carry on your legacy of sin.
Shut up! Founder is founder! And my father is my father! They have nothing to do with me!
Yes, yes. Deny your past and bring about a revolution.
That's not what I mean!
Oh, but you sound so much like them. Dreaming of revolution, burning with ideals, and drowning in sentiment. Like father, like son.
Enough!
I'll strike like a thunder god to the heart.
Oh, I wanted to give Ringabel the finishing blow. Oops. Oh well.
You would bear witness to the final truth. Then go forth It is yours for the seeing.
And we get the Yokai Asterisk. Very good with katanas, pretty good with rods. It is a caster, not a physical attacker, however. Which is extra shown with its special ability, Echo. What the fuck? And as you can see, level 11? With Yokai unlocked, we now get the ability Awakening, which means we can now raise every class to level 11. Very important is Freelancer for its late bloomer job, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30 classes that we can get here. We get 30% for everything. Spellcraft level 5, Nova is... it's not Rain. Achilles Heel. This one is just a better Blazing Wolf. Fate. Status Barrier. We have new spells, but we don't have any way to get them yet. Yeah, to the max. Hehehe, that's good shit. Red Mage gets Chain Spell, which, yeah, that's pretty good. Prince of Thieves is... there's nothing important anymore. Eye for an Eye. It's a very, very good counter. We can buff ourselves with this. Extra, like a follow-up is really good. Pie Storm. More white magic. Raise all, which is... we can do group cast all RIs. Endurance makes it so you take money damage. Flare! Savage Beast will berserk as a new... Oh, that's neat. That's also very neat. Bully. Grand Ship, the defensive version of Hearts on Fire. It's very nice. Quick which again we have group cast all. Damn, that's a lot of damage. Overlord. Every hit will be a crit. So obviously I will farm this up later. Alright, as for these abilities, we need to do something else for these. And Obliterate just immediately kills random encounters. Right, the last painting.
Late again. Although measured against my own eternity, 2 decades is barely the blink of an eye. In that sense, you are ahead of your time, you Genealja. To tell the story of Founder, we must go back far, far into the past. Yes, this is a tale from the far side of time. One day, 2 people came sailing in on a glimmering ship. I took quite a liking to these travelers from another world. I guided them through this world of ours as they sought a way back to their own. None of us foresaw what would happen next. It happened in a laboratory on board their vessel. A rare disease from their world somehow became mixed with a deadly illness from ours. The seeds of what would come to be known as the Origin Plague multiplied at breathtaking speed, spreading beyond anyone's control. If left unchecked, the plague would claim all life on this planet, everyone I loved. So I took the seeds of disease within me and begged the 2 to seal me away. And then I slept. Months and years and centuries passed. For 1,000 eons I slumbered. In time, the people came to believe that the cave in which I slept housed a god. They built a shrine at its entrance. The dynasty that built the shrine prospered, built a mighty civilization, then fell, as dynasties are wont to do. Through it all, I slept, forgotten, until some 24 short centuries ago. Founder came and roused me from slumber. He heard my story. He spoke to me. I can do nothing for you, he said. But someday one of my line will find a cure for the plague within you. Yes, someday he will come for you. So he said, as tears welled in his eyes. At last, at long, long last, I will be free of this curse. Such was my final thought as I drifted back to sleep. I slept again, a shorter slumber. 2 decades ago, I awoke to see greed standing before me. When I saw the ambition in his eyes, I knew. He was the one of whom Founder had spoken. As my forefather promised, so have I come. He spoke, answering the question I dared not ask. Greed flattered himself, believing he was the man destined to be my rescuer. He meant to sail me to Gathelatio, that he might there find the cure for the plague inside me. But such hope was short-lived. The plague spread and spread quickly, and so he sunk me, sunk all of us to the murky depths of the sea. He did this that Gathelatio, Eternia, and humanity itself might be saved. In his eyes, too, welled those pained tears. Yes, just like Founder before him. I understood everything but said nothing. Once again, I closed my eyes. As the waves claimed me, I could hear him cry out, I shall put an end to this foul plague. After that, Greed's heart turned cold. Kindness, human affection, such emotions were lost to him. They had sunk to the lonely depths, along with his ships, one girl, and countless treasures.
Father.
Do not cry, you. Strange as it may seem, I am grateful to Greed and to Founder both. Because of Founder, who woke me from slumber, I was able to learn that an old friend was safe. And Greed's heartless decision did help bring the second pandemic to an end. Greed and Founder, two men of ambition. For better or worse, they changed the course of history and shaped this world. Now it is your turn, you. Yes, I will be watching with interest to see how your chapter of history plays out.
Thank you, my friends. You've been most cooperative. Idia, you have my gratitude.
Wait, what's going on? This better not be another goodbye.
Forgive me. Strictly speaking, I was not supposed to reveal my identity in the first place. Because this pocket we're in belongs to Yoko, we were able to make an exception. But only for a short time.
No! Just stop right there. You can't leave me again.
Idia, I never left you and I never will. It's like I said after all. Wherever, whenever you are in peril, there I will be.
Ring a bell.
But before I go, I have a task for you, Magnolia.
Me? What would that be?
Yoko, with her unearthly powers, held sway over the sins of mankind. But now that she has left us, these sins will be unleashed, free to run rampant over our world, in the form of fearsome beasts.
Oh, je comprends. Say no more. I've got it under control. As a ballbuster, protecting the peace of Luxendark is my sworn duty. We shall find these beasts of sin and destroy them when we do.
If our information is correct, the beasts slumber. They sleep in great monoliths, stone monuments scattered across the land. Ah, and Tiz, I have a special request for you as well.
Of course, anything you say.
Tell Her Holiness Pope Agnes that Ringabel sends his regards. But I fear all good things must come to an end. And now I'd best be on my way.
Ring a bell, no!
Fear not, for we shall meet again. Till then, my friends, be well!
Hello Fox, which is a shop. Raise all, Flare, Quicka, Fate. Charms the target. Status barrier.
Beasts and monoliths?
What's the matter, Tiz?
I was thinking about what Ringabel said. About these beasts that have taken the form of monoliths.
You mean the monsters that appeared because Yoko isn't around anymore to control humanity's sins?
We shouldn't mess around. We need to find those monuments and get rid of these sin beasts before they cause real trouble.
D'accord, but first we must prepare for the trials ahead.
I would really like to do the Brave side quest, but it's getting kind of late. I am also getting tired. So I'll stop here. And I'm gonna do one specific thing too. Going to save here. Going to go to title. Because I'm going to finish the game next stream. Which means I will be, and then there will be one more stream for post-game content. What kind of post-game? What I will do here is going to copy this over to this. And I will do these side quests on this file. No, I'm gonna do it on this file. Do the side quest, grind up every class to level 11. Or well, most classes to the ones that I really want to use. I will grind those to level 11. And then we are off to the final chapter. The final boss. I should say. I will also level grind a little bit, because it's gonna be a little tough otherwise. And I have a very specific strategy in mind for the final boss. I hope you are excited for that, and I will end stream here. Bye. I'm still god awful at stopping stream. Woo!